Gavin Newsom's running for president in 2028, ladies and gentlemen. You just heard Eric Swalwell, okay, and all this other stuff. And now we're starting to hear a very similar theme. Existential threat, dictator, this, that, all like we're starting to hear a united theme is starting to populate in the Democrat Party. Okay. If you think Gavin Newsom sucks, let's get some GNS blowing up in the chat. But one, I want you to listen to what he has to say here. One, Donald Trump has completely broken Gavin Newsom's mind. But before he gets into the crazy part at the end, which is like the Trump 2028 hat, just listen to the words he's saying, and you are starting to hear the messaging. You're starting to hear the Democrats have been on their heels this whole time, and now they're starting to get just a little bit of footing back to get a messaging across, because this is what you're starting to hear all across every prominent Democrat. Play it.
Well, I think it's pretty sick and pathetic. And it just said everything you need to know, the setting that we're under. That they chose the time, manner, and place to send their district director outside right when we're about to have this press conference. Said everything you know about Donald Trump's America. And that was top down. You know that for a fact. They'll deny it, I'm sure. Maybe they won't deny it. Said everything you know about the authoritarian tendencies of the president of the United States.
Authoritarian.
I said in a moment ago, wake up, America. Wake up. You will not have a country if he rigs this election.
Pause.
You will have a president who will be running for.
Here you go. They are now copying the same things that we said about Kamala Harris. Authoritarian. Wake up, America. You will not have a country. Now he's fixing to talk about Trump's going to run for a third term. Listen to this.
You will have a president who will be running for a third term. Mark my word. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I received in the mail a Trump 2028 hat from one of his biggest supporters. These guys are not screwing around.
I received a Trump 2028 hat in the mail, not from Trump, from one of his biggest supporters. Now, I don't know who that is, but that's not Donald Trump. What kind of a moron makes a statement like Trump will run for a third term? Mark my word, he said. Word, not words. One word, but mark his word. But he's basing this on the fact that a supporter decided to mess with Gavin Newsom's head and send a 2028 hat to Gavin Newsom. He's a moron, but let's finish the rest of the thing here.
The rules do not apply to him. The most corrupt president in history. Doesn't believe in free enterprise, crony capitalism. He is wrecking this country, wrecking the economy. He's a lawless president. Wake up, America. Wake up to what's going on.
There's the talking points. You're going to see more and more and more people start to do that. Wake up, America. He's an authoritarian. He's a dictator. He's a this. He's a that. We're not going to have a country. We're going to lose everything. Blah, 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 blah. The talking points are starting to take fold right in front of our eyes. You just have to pay attention enough to hear it. They're all starting to say the same thing. We're not going to have a country. We're not going to have this. This is why we've got to take back in the midterms. And then Eric Swalwell says the other part. Not only do we need to take back the midterms, then we're going to go after all of them. We're going to go after all of them. And when we take back the White House, the House, and the Senate at 28, then we're going to make D.C. a state. All of these things. This is the plan. Okay? We are in a segment in our country right now where to the victor goes the spoils. That's where we are. There's two sides fighting. One side that wants to make America great again and keep America great, and one side that wants to fundamentally change everything about America and make it Canada 2.0. And here's the part, or here's the problem. For the side that wants to make America great or keep America great, we've been playing by the rules that the other side has set for too long. Well, now finally we're done with it, and we're going to do the same thing they're doing. We're going to stack the deck for our side, just like they've stacked the deck for their side. The reason they're freaking out is if we stack the deck for our side, they'll never win again, and they know it because there's more sane people in this country than insane people. The problem is the insane people stack the deck in their favor for too long. Now the same people are doing the exact same thing. We are beating them at their own game because we stopped. It was like how America beat the British back in the Revolutionary War. The British were still just lining up
yeah,
and shooting people because that's the way war was done. And then America comes in and is like, no, dude, we're going to be jumping out of trees like spider
guerrilla
monkeys on
tactics,
you,
baby.
and we're going to take you out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the second that happened, nobody fought like that anymore, and everybody else started running all over the place and everything. We have been lining up and just like, hey, hopefully we got more people than they do, and we're no longer playing that game. It's all offense. It's all gas, no brakes. They know it.
Mm-hmm.
They know that if we can pull this off in 2026, I'm not sure how they win another election. I'm just not. The math don't math for them anymore.
Not at all.
In 26. That's why this is such a big deal. We can't let our foot off the brakes at all.